Do you feel that you deserve to live the life of a king or a queen, but feel that somehow you're not quite there yet? Then this episode of Love Bites is for you. Hi, welcome to Love Bites. Please meet my husband, Dr. Girish Kumar. He's the founder and Chief Healing Officer at Human Connect.
And this is my wife, Jyotsna.
And today we are going to be talking about how can you live a life of fulfillment and abundance by activating your kings and queens energy. So Girish, I'm really excited to learn more about the concept of activating one's kings and queens energy. So what do you have to say about that?
Okay. Before activating about kings and queens energy, we should first understand why we need that. So the person who want to do something big in their life, that helping others or making difference in others' life, they need this energy. So for that, first of all, we should understand our divine gift.
Right. So what you're saying is if somebody is playing a small game, they're very content with whatever they have, they don't have big ambitions, they don't want an extraordinary life. In that case, stop the video here, this is not for you. But if you're somebody who wants to be a big player, who wants to achieve bigger things and help a lot of people around you, then as Girish said, you need to be using your divine gift. And for you to use your divine gift, you need to activate your kings and queens energy.
Yes.
So what exactly is king's energy, Girish?
Before going to the king's energy, you should understand what is divine gift is all about. Once, what is divine gift? Divine gift is nothing to do with your education, nothing to do what profession you are doing, which gender you believe, which caste you believe in, which country you belongs to. It does not specify any of that. Divine gift is a calling. So each one coming to this earth have a calling for them, and
It's like your bigger purpose.
Bigger purpose. Some people will know that, some people will ignore that. So when we understand our calling is this, then we will go inward. Once we go inward by ourselves or getting help from others, that journey, when we are going deeper and deeper, that people need this kings and queens energy to make the divine gift a bigger thing.
Right. What I feel is God has given this gift in all of us.
Yes.
All of us have a divine gift hidden inside us. Most people do not realize it during their lifetime.
Yes.
But people who want to make their life purposeful make sure that they go find this divine gift.
Yes.
And in order to use this divine gift powerfully, they need their kings and queens energy to be active.
So when I know that I want to play big, Girish cannot play big. Girish's gift can play big game for Girish.
Right.
So when I say that, because why I say this is my Girish have a limitations, but my gift does not have a limitation because it's from divine.
Right.
Okay. When I understand that, I know that this requires some extraordinary features in me.
So Girish, you're talking about the importance of activating kings and queens energy. Is it similar to the masculine and feminine energy we have? Like even in our traditional cultures, like in India, we talk about Ardhanarishwar, and in China they speak about yin and yang energy.
Yes.
Is it similar to that?
So yin and yang energy is feminine energy and masculine energy. So like that, everyone has that energy. So even the king and queen energy we have, when we activate, when we play a bigger game, it gets activated and it goes to that dimension for us to perform our big play.
So what I understand from this, just to clarify, is that everybody has their masculine and feminine energy inside us. Some people use it, some people do not use it. But to play a bigger game, this kings and queens energy is the next level of your masculine and feminine energy.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So now let's first start with the king's energy, Girish. What is it all about and how does one activate it?
First night is like this. King energy is all about doing and giving. Like that, we have queen's energy also. It is being and receiving. So the king and the queen's energy of both are inside us. It's like we take turns in that energy. So for example, if I'm doing one task, now I know that I'm doing a task. I want to go somewhere. It's a task. Even now I'm taking a car and I'm going to that place is doing. And that place when I reached and I'm acknowledging that I am here, now this is a queen's energy. That I am acknowledging and being in the space and fulfilling that energy. It's like doing and receiving, that is being, is complete. That is giving and receiving, getting complete. Now that is a queen's and king energy. When it is playing in a bigger way, now things, I am doing something and someone is being transformed. Now queen and queen's energy, king's and queen's energy is getting complete.
Right. But most often people do not use both the energies together,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Like they may work really hard, they may achieve something, but they don't pause and appreciate themselves. They don't really feel that sense of accomplishment, and before that they move on to the next task.
Yes.
So that means they are just in the doing and they are not actually being.
Being. Some people will be in the being, but they are not able to do things. So that's why we say that in a day you should have doing, and in a day you should have being. So should close all the loops. That I am doing only doing and I am only doing being. So that both should be closed in the same day, or the days to enjoy.
So Girish, how does one make sure that they are doing both? And not doing, they are in doing also and being also. How does one make sure they have both?
So, Jyotsna, it's like this. So, when you are doing, it is you have faith in you and you take the task forward, you understand that energy is within you. When you are in being, that's a question most of the people are not able to go forward, because it is in the faith in the divinity. So when you have faith in you and when you have faith in divinity, together we will have fulfillment energy over there. And then now if you want to play a bigger game, that's where the king's and queen's energy comes. So it's that the doing and that in the being, it gets completed, and you will not feel that you are doing something or you are being something. That is being supported by the external energy of the divinity. That's why we say that it's king's and queen's energy is not for everyone. It's people who want to really make difference in their life and others' life. For them, it is required.
Right. Yeah, what I understand is, Girish, when somebody is all the time in their doing, that is, they are only using their king's energy, they feel that the whole pressure of the world on their head, because
Correct.
they feel that they are the ones who are doing everything.
Yes.
And as a result, they, even after doing a lot of good things, they may feel unfulfilled, right? They may feel that something is missing. They won't feel that contentment.
Yes.
On the other hand, if somebody is only in the being state, they're only enjoying the queen's energy and not really switching to the king's energy from time to time, then because they are receiving so often, at the end of the day, they may feel guilty for receiving, because they feel that, do I really deserve it? I have not really done much to get it. So I think that's why, as you said, it's really important to switch between these two states.
Yes. Just as you told, when you have unfulfilled and when you have guilt, now people will feel the pressure. That's why they are not able to do. That's why they are not able to receive. Because the secret ingredient that is missing is there, not switching in between with heart's energy.
Okay.
So when you have the love there, the switching between the doing and the being is easy, because the energy from the divine is inside you. When you have only love, you can experience the divinity in you. When you don't have love, that's why people, they say, I did so many things and I'm not happy. Why? Divine energy is missing. They use their own energy, their own heart to do that. That's why I say always that use your heart. When your heart are open, your crown chakra is open, so that that energy keep on coming down. So then divine uses us max to do this energy. So that's where that I call that heart as a secret ingredient between doing and being.
Right. So one must constantly watch if their heart is open. because if their heart is closed, it's really difficult to shift from one state to another.
So understand then, when I play a big game and if my heart is not open, we cannot touch so many people's life. So, and to acknowledge that they are receiving, I should feel happy also. So that is where the being state comes into the play.
Right. Yes, Girish, now it all makes sense to me because there are so many people who are super talented, right? The whole world tells them that this is your divine gift, you should be using it, but they are not able to come out of that barrier that they have created for themselves and play a bigger game.
Yes.
Maybe because they have not activated their heart's energy.
And there will be some block in them that they are not able to do themselves. That's why we say that no, go to somewhere and break that karmic blocks or the whatever happened in their life to understand better. So we ask them to go and break that energy and go forward.
Yeah, I think once that heart energy is opened up for them, then it's so easy to access their the divine's energy also, because a person cannot do this single-handedly on their own.
Correct.
Right? If we were to become bigger players, we should not just be in the action mode of using our divine gift, but we should also be open to receiving in the Queen's energy.
Yes.
Because without receiving help from others, we cannot go to the next level.
Awesome.
So I think all this is so interconnected. It looks a little complex when you hear it for the first time, but any big player in your life, if you know them, they are without their knowledge using both their king's and queen's energy.
Yes.
In fact, Girish does this as an exclusive session for the people who are participating in his VIP day sessions, where he not just helps them to identify their divine gift, but he also helps them to break these energy blocks so that they can start using those divine gifts to play a bigger game and to enjoy their king's and queen's energy also.
Yes.
So if you are somebody who has ever thought of playing a bigger game, then please think that it's a divine calling that you've received, and you should not take it lightly, because you are meant to do something bigger. That's why that thought of playing a big game has come to you and helping others. So please send a DM to Girish in our Instagram channel or Facebook, and we will get back to you with the details of our VIP day.
I personally feel that if you are able to connect to this, please get in touch with us and we like to work with you. Love you. Thank you.